Are you making bookkeeping mistakes that are costing you time and money? Here are the 5 most common bookkeeping mistakes. Hey taxpayers, Tiffany Gonzalez CPA here, and just like your heart keeps your body alive, so does your bookkeeping keep your business afloat. Here are the top 5 bookkeeping mistakes. Number 5, the failure to separate your business from your personal. It is so important that you have separate personal bank accounts and separate business accounts, including separate personal credit cards and separate business credit cards. Even if the credit card is not specifically titled in the business's name, you can still dedicate the credit card to the business. The key here is to have defining differentiations between the two. When you mix everything, not only do you mess with your bookkeeping, which later messes with your tax return and deductions, you also run into issues where you might be affecting your limited liability for forming such organization and corporation to begin with. Number 4, not reconciling your bank accounts on a frequent basis. What do I even mean by that? Reconciling your bank accounts involves the process of entering all of the data into an accounting software, but also ensuring that the balance, the actual transactions, correctly correspond with the underlying statement. That second step is so crucial because it ensures that the information that was imported or inputted into the software is actually correct, which means that the reports you're pulling are actually correct. Time and time again, I've seen new potential clients' books and the accounts are not reconciled, which means checks might be missing, deposits might be missing. And if those things are missing, then the expenses aren't correctly, then the income isn't stated correctly. You could be leaving potential money on the table that you could save in taxes. The next biggest mistake I see is employee misclassification, incorrectly classifying employees as contractors on the basis that it is just easier or that you want to save on payroll taxes. This has become such an issue for some businesses where employees will become disgruntled that are classified as contractors when they should have been employees. They call the state, they report on your business, and it is just a web of issues. You want to make sure that from the very onset, you're looking at the control you have, behavioral and financial, of this worker to really determine the correct classification to avoid issues down the road. The next biggest mistake I see is neglecting sales tax. Whether you're not correctly collecting sales tax, whether you're not correctly calculating sales tax, whether you are collecting and calculating it correctly but not remitting sales tax is another wormhole that can really get a business stuck in the mud. There's this common assumption I've seen by other accountants or small business owners that if you're a service, you don't need to collect sales tax. And that's not true, especially in so many states. In fact, did you know that in Florida, commercial cleaning is subject to sales tax? That's right, a service such as cleaning for commercial offices is subject to charging sales tax. And the number one mistake I see is the incorrect categorization of income and expenses. Cringe. If you incorrectly categorize, let's say, a capital contribution, this is your own money that you're using to keep the business afloat, as income, you're going to pay more tax for no reason. If you're incorrectly categorizing loan proceeds as income, you're going to pay more taxes for no reason. If you're incorrectly categorizing expenses as fixed assets, you're capitalizing things that don't need to be capitalized, you're going to pay more taxes because you're depreciating items over time that you can actually expense in full. There's so many different things to consider when doing your bookkeeping. I think business owners don't understand how important it is to hire an experienced professional from the onset. And that really brings me to my last point. You can avoid all 5 of these common mistakes. You can save yourself time, and time is money, but you can save yourself so much time and money, penalties, interest, and fines by just hiring someone from the onset Not only will a really great bookkeeper and accountant cover all of these things for you, they'll also provide you with financial advice, like actual viable solutions, and they'll help you really understand where your business is at today. Because even if you handle all of these things on your own or use a family member or a friend, you still don't know where your business is actually at. You still don't know if your business is healthy and producing and can grow off of the cash that it already has. Have you seen or made any of these common mistakes? Let's chat in the comments below about this. Hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook at Accounting to Scale. Until the next video, your favorite CPA, Tiffany Gonzalez.